Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome. In today's review video, we are going to take a look at 30MS SIS Ac25g Far-Farina Conductor Form. She is the fifth in the 30-minute sisters main line, and here's her character art with the close-up. And this kit is from 2022. So let's check on the side. Here we've got the usual 3 tampo printed face parts, 2 of which have orange eyes and 1 with magenta eyes. Also, one of the faces have an open mouth expression. The other 2 have neutral or smiling face. This kit has 6 pairs of hands. It also includes an action base, and Far-Farina is at about 135mm tall. There's her normal mode and conductor form. By the way, Far-Farina is based off of Tiasha, and we'll also take a quick look and compare it to her. There's her arm mode parts and action pose. On the other side, it shows you ways to customize with the other 30 minutes kits. This one is from 30 minutes missions, Esposito. Here are from the 30 minutes sisters option parts, the heavy armor, and the option hairstyle parts, volume 3. So as a deluxe kit, the box will be a bit thicker than the base one, and it's usually at about 7.5 centimeters. So in 30MS, I categorize the box kits in 2. One is a base kit and the other is a deluxe kit like this one. So deluxe kits are kits that are not only base body kits, they have extra parts like weapons, shields, accessories, a back unit or wing unit. Also, not all deluxe kit have an included action base, but fortunately this one has it. So that's your box overview. Here's the included instruction manual. We took a closer look of it in the unboxing and build video, so please do check out that as well. Let's finally check on the kit. So here's Far-Farina. Let's first take a look at her normal mode. Here's a 360, the front, the side, the back, the other side, and again at the front. And here's a closer look. Her bangs has an underlying layer, as well as at the back. A closer look at the torso and the waist, the upper limbs, and the lower limbs. Now let's check on her articulations. This is for the head. You can tilt forward and back. You can also tilt from side to side, or around if you want to. For the ab crunch, this is based off on early design kits like Tiasha, so there will be very limited ab crunch, and even if it does an ab crunch, some gaps will show up. It can do side to side, but just a bit for front and back. For early kits, you cannot do so much for the hip articulation. Now let's check for the upper limbs. The earlier shoulder design lets you raise the arms this much without even turning it around. You can rotate from the bicep. For the elbow flexion and extension, you can do this much. As for the wrist, you can turn it around or do it from side to side. Here's a closer look at the wrist joints. For the hip joints, it has the usual drop-down mechanism. This is for you to be able to do high kicks. And then for the thigh area, you can also rotate it. And then for the knee flexion and extension. As for the ankles, you can do it this much, as well as for side to side. So this is just basically the same with Tiasha, the second one in the 30 minutes sisters main line. So in comparison, here is Tiasha. Literally the same base body kit. The only difference is the design of the bangs. as well as the collar. Now let's take a look at the arm mode parts. These two will go to the side of the legs. These claw-like things will replace the shoes. These two coverings will replace the one on the upper leg. And this one is a separate bangs with the head ornament to replace the normal mode bangs. Here we have the smaller back unit. It has two tail-like accessories. This part is the same with the Asha but different color. It also swivels up and down. This will be attached to her lower back. And this one is her main back unit, complete with the shield and the weapon attached. Let's take a closer look. So here's a 360. The front. This will be swiveled to the front. Here's the side. The back. Other side. Below. And from above. So this one is the included action base. So not all deluxe kits have this, but good thing Far-Farina has one. It's a simple but very useful action base. As for the back unit, let's take a look first. The shield. It's the same shield with the Asha, but with a larger shield attached to it. And this is the articulating boom arm. This will be attached to the back unit below, and this one to the shield. This is a handle. As for articulation, they can swivel like this, as well as this one. Let's take a look at the weapon side. Here we've got the lance, the main weapon. This consists of just two parts. A smaller shield for the lance, and then the articulating boom arm. Very much the same without the attachment part. Same articulation. That's for your weapon side. And now for the main back unit, which can also be called like a wing unit. For articulations, you have this tail looking part. It can swivel up and down. And then you also have C-joint attachment points here for the wings, which can do up and down. And then this part can go sideways, and then this blue wing part can just swivel around this part. So this light blue one is the same with the Asha, and this part here is attached through this hard point. Very simple but a good looking wing unit. The only issue with this one is that this part here looks bare compared to this one. It would have been nice if you have another part to attach to this. Now let's finally assemble her armed mode, which is called Conductor Form. The bangs. Now let's do the legs. We need to remove this one first before we can remove leg coverings, which are very tricky to remove. I even scratched my part, so be careful when you are doing this. Let's replace the shoes with these claw. And then the side leg armors. So again, these two are the same with Tiasha's, but just with different color. And now let's finally attach her back unit. First, the one for the lower back. Here you can see the articulation. You can angle it a bit. And now the boom arms will be attached underneath, as well as for the lance. It will look like this. And then you will attach this to the upper back. Swivel the tail down and then swivel the boom arms to the front. And then you can change this hand parts to the weapon holding parts, so you can hold these. And there you have it, Far-Farina's armed mode, which is called Conductor Form. Here's a 360, the front, the side, the back, the other side, and again at the front. Then here's a look underneath, as well as from above. Now let's take a look at the extra parts, the option parts, as well as the leftover parts. So first, the hand parts. There are 6 of them. 1 pair for closed fist hands, 1 pair for peace sign, 1 pair for an expressive open hands, 1 pair for a weapon holding hand, and 1 pair for open palm hand. Next, the option parts. The normal mode bangs, the other 2 temple printed face parts, the upper leg coverings for the hard points for normal mode, which will go here, the shoes, this back unit adapter, this neck joint adapter for connecting your 30MS head to a 30 minutes missions body, this chest part adapter also for connecting 30 minutes missions chest parts, and then we have your ring parts with the attachment points for the biceps, for the wrists, and then for the thighs. As for the leftover parts, we have the head ornament from Tiasha, as well as her crest or emblem, but in different colors, here and here, as well as the sword, also in different color. And those are your extra parts, option parts, and leftover parts. Next, we'll finally check on the poses for normal mode and armed mode, the conductor form. Those are the action poses. So what do I think about the kit? My initial impression when I first saw it online is that it has a weird color combination, but seeing it IRL, it seems okay. I didn't find any issues with the parts except for this one, which I wish like there was another part to cover this. And surprisingly, despite looking a bit clunky, it's actually good. I think the back unit alone is enough for this kit. And good thing it has an action base included, or else that will be the very big issue, since you need an action base for this when you want to pose it with like jumping poses or floating poses. So if you are going to ask which one is better to get, Far-Farina or Tiasha, I'd say get both if you're collecting, and if not, might as well go for the deluxe kit Far-Farina. You will get many more parts to play with, and not just the base body kit like Tiasha's. So as for the leftover parts, there was only 3: the crest, the chest crest, and the head ornament, and the sword, which is a good one because you basically have an extra weapon with you. So very good. So one fun fact for the first 3 deluxe kits: Far-Farina, which is the 5th in the 30MS mainline and the 2nd in the deluxe kit; Alcacarti, which is number 4 and also the 1st deluxe kit; and Shana Amarsha, the 3rd deluxe kit but is the 9th in the 30MS mainline. Fun fact about these 3 is that they all have 6 pairs of hands. Newer deluxe kits only have 4 pairs of hands. You're actually getting more from this older deluxe kits. So with those out of the way, my personal rating for this kit is a 9. My initial impression of it was kinda meh, but it actually turned out fine, and it actually has a pretty good back unit. So what do you guys think? Do you also like the kit? What's your personal rating? Are you planning to get one, or were you able to get one before? Please do leave your thoughts in the comments below. And also, if you haven't yet, please do check out the unboxing and build video of Far-Farina, as well as the other 30-minute sisters kits. And if you enjoyed this video or it helped you in some ways, please do give us a thumbs up, as well as show your support by subscribing to the channel so we can do more reviews or videos like this. We still have a lot of 30-minute related kits to review. I hope to see you in the upcoming videos soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.